Question. Okay, so what or who or both influenced your art growing up?
Um, Another good question. So I treat media a lot like a buffet. I don't really know who the chef is all the time. I just sort of go like, ooh, and I like this, and ooh, and I like that, and I like this one, and then I never go through it ever again. Or I do. I guess it depends. Um, when I was like a kid, I was a real big fan of I really liked like Jonah Vasquez. Like I learned his name real fast when I was in like middle school. I don't remember how I got into Johnny the Homicidal Maniac or any of his other comics. I think what happened was I was a huge fan of Invader Zim, and then uh, at some point somebody else told me about it being kind of loosely based off of his comic Squee, and then finding it and then getting it. But then I think I also had Johnny the Homicidal Maniac first, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to remember. But I didn't do a lot of fan art growing up, but between his work and I was a huge fan of Batman the Animated Series. I used to watch that constantly. A lot of the old Spielberg cartoons. Um, it just these are the things that kept me drawing. And as I got older, it sort of fell into like I was really a huge fan of like Adventure Time and Avatar: The Last Airbender, and these again, like it wasn't a fan art thing, but there were things about the way these were done that I wanted to mimic, whether it was the way that expressions happened or the timing of jokes. The just I started to study on my own without really thinking about what it was. Storyboarding. Like I never really studied storyboarding. I would look at a shot in a show and think like, haha, that was funny, and then I'd be not thinking about that in my room working on my own comic, and then sort of taking inspiration from how things were done in the things I watch. I think it was very subconscious, some of it. It was just, if these guys can do all these things and they're good at it, then I can too. And that sort of kept going. I started to lose connection with some of my influences into my late teens, into my 20s. I felt like I had to like forge my own path and do my own thing, and I had this sort of sense of what I was doing is just work, and so if I focus on the thing that gets me paid, then I can get to the things that are fun later, which was a big mistake.